our final video in our series of working with RevelForms productions, the post-production, what to expect after production day. This is when our team takes all the footage captured during production and begins the editing process. As we begin to put all the video into an Adobe Premiere timeline for the first look, you'll notice some funny transitions or blank screens. This is actually where the finished questions and interactive components of the video will live. Here's an example of the before and after. So first, here's a look at the video before adding the interactions. This is what you'll actually preview in the first link we send. And then here's a look at the after. Note, we'll make sure the questions and engagements, these are things like multiple choice, open-ended, and the contact form fields, are first approved by your team before adding anything. We send version 1 to our point of contacts. This is a critical step. Any and all feedback should be collected on one single source of truth document. Once that's done, we make the final revisions, add the interactive components and lead gen forms using the software, and then we go live on the site. And the very last step is to make sure form completions and responses to important questions in the video, or maybe even things like the calendar bookings, are integrated with your existing tools. Again, no need to stress here, we take care of all of this. The only thing we may need is some permissions to those platforms, things like API keys, just to make sure those links work. Then, when someone completes the video on your website, you'll be able to set up things like a Slack notification, maybe add a HubSpot contact, or add a project management to-do. Literally hundreds of other automations that work directly through RevelForms. So there you have it, the post-production process for RevelForms. Here's a quick recap. Our team finishes things up on site, that's a wrap. The team finishes video and leaves your business with some incredible interview footage and B-roll. We immediately hit the editing lab and put together V1 for your team's internal review. We recommend sending it to key decision makers and stakeholders only. Compile one round of edits in a single location to send back. RevelForms makes these edits, and then we get this published on the site and integrate the interactive components with your existing platforms. And just like that, you have a brand new bleeding edge video on your website collecting leads, booking appointments, and giving your practice, firm, or business an immediate competitive advantage. We promise your website visitors will love it. Have questions? Shoot them our way. We look forward to starting and executing this project with you.